It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Lakers come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Phoenix Suns. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical junction for determining where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. The Phoenix Suns have become a powerhouse in the Western Conference, but they've got plenty of competition. Chris Paul said, "I've been in the West my whole career. The West has never been easy. It's always been a beast. If you want to win it all, you got to go through it." Guys?
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. You look at Phoenix. Down 2-0. They got to win tonight to get some traction in the series.
And if they lose this one, you can forget about advancing. Then it's more likely you're trying to avoid a sweep. So tonight's all or nothing.
So with Peyton on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got Jones. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Horry. Then there's Van Exel. And it's Bryant in at the 2 spot. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Pass to Paul. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
It's to O'Neal. He kicks it to Van Exel. Buries it from three-point range.
I love watching Van Exel dial it.
Very little resistance, so you got to bring much faster help than that.
And shoot with the slam. Back to Bryant. Oh, and the jam by Kobe. Lakers working the ball around now. They double him with Ayton. Jones from outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Ski comes in for Johnson. And it's Abdul Nader in for Bridges. And then Malone with the dunk.
Yeah,
by Los Angeles. Shoots over Malone. Malone with the block.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Inside, here's Rodman, and Dennis Rodman.
There's a cavity to set the tone.
A crossover, and it's denied by Fox. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up ease.
Peyton passes to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone are out there. Kim Birch is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the... He's checked in for Rodman. Van Exel passes to Grant. And the dunk in by O'Neal. Van Exel kicks to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam from short range.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Make that.
Shaq with the screen. Van Exel with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Lakers leading by 15. Bryant dishes to O'Neal. And that one is good. Peyton with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And there's Shaq. That's good on the... From deep three-point range. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Lakers ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, one, we got to set screens, and we got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball. Feeds it to Ayton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Because this guy lives and breathes the game.
They double him with Ayton. Outside for Kobe. Good on the triple.
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant's got 11. Van Exel against Ayton. And the basket by no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's Van Exel. And he makes good on the layup. It's from Grant.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display from him so far.
Kobe Bryant.
Malone down low. Covered by Sharge. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Nader into the three. Banked in off the glass.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Fox with it from downtown. Lou passes to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Not a layup.
Lou passes to Malone. And plays it up and banks it in. Here's Booker. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Shaq.